Hello, everyone. Colleen Gallagher here with the Colleen Gallagher podcast. Dun, dun, dun. And if you are on the video, here are all my beautiful magical products that I use to change your life and provide magic and miracles. So you can head to my website, colleengallagher.co. You can look at the product page and also my online service page. And this podcast is going to be a very special, entertaining podcast because basically I want to share with you what to do to make the awakened woman crave you or repulse the awakened woman. And woman, I want to educate you on what we do to actually show up to attract real men that are going to support us, that are going to be here, that are just going to be like, allowing all of us to grow in unification and consciousness together. But before I get into that, I'm super excited because we have a brand new podcast monetization tool available to us that I want to share with all of you who are wanting to start a podcast or wanting to monetize it, because this is very exciting. So today's podcast is presented by PodGo. PodGo is the easiest way for you to monetize your podcast, providing podcasters with a flat rate for an ad space, so you always know how much you get when you include an ad from PodGo. Apply today and become a member and immediately be connected with advertisers that fit your audience, which PodGo fits my audience because many of you want to start a podcast and want to know that you can monetize it. And PodGo is a way to do that. That's podgo.co. So at P as in Pam, O as in Oscar, D as in dog, G as in Greg, O as in Oscar, dot, C as in Colleen, O as in Oscar. So thank you, PodGo, for giving me this opportunity to be on your platform and have another opportunity to connect more amazing companies and offerings and magical transformational things for us to heal and rise in love together to my community and audience, because this is what it's all about, is connecting each other in this cosmic, multidimensional world through the quantum field. So with that, let's get into the things. Okay, so I'm using my phone if you're watching this on video because I want to read this. So I had an astrologer. Well, first of all, I went on this amazing date, like best date ever. I have a blog about it. Like literally, it was the best date of my life. To this date, is still the best date. I have a blog on it. Go read it. Any man, if you want to know how to do a date right, go listen to this. So anyway, I really enjoy this man. He's incredible. And I haven't seen him because we live in different states after that, but we have talked. And so then he did something very brilliant. He offered me a astrology reading. And for those of you who know, I love astrology. So this is like just brilliant. So anyway, this astrologer though, that he sent me to, this astrologer really said, like, I know you're very private, but I really need you dating. Like, I know that's not your thing. Like, you already know you're super psychic, you're super intuitive. Like, you already know what you want, but like, I really need you dating. So I'm like, okay, I've got to change my habits. I've got to put myself out there. Like, I'll do this exercise. So I've been doing this exercise now for, I don't know, maybe 3 weeks. Literally, oh my God, this is wild. Oh my Lord Jesus, wild. Wow. Okay, so I met with him on April 29th. And he said, you're going through a massive transition in your life right now. He's like, whatever you were doing in your career, it's going to totally change. You're totally changing what you're doing in your career right now. And you're about to hit your Saturn return. For those of you who know, Saturn is in the astrology, it revolves around you 28 years. It takes into 2 years. So once you hit 28 or every 28 years, you go through a massive upgrade astrology. Like you're literally, the stars change. So planets, it's not even stars, like a massive planet, Saturn, like it basically returns around your time on Earth. So I'm about to even become a whole different person than what I've already done the work on. And he was saying before people really even have their Saturn return, like you're not really a real man or a real woman yet. Even if you've done personal development and education like I have, you literally don't even get to the level you're going until after this because of just the cosmos. So anyway, the next day my Facebook gets hacked. Wow. Like he said, you are literally going through, like a massive up level, and my Facebook gets hacked. So I texted him and I was like, oh my God, my Facebook got hacked. It's happening. Like we're changing. And this is partly because we're going into the expanded liberation branding, my new magazine, and just really true connectivism. So anyway, basically, long story short, what I wanted to go into from that is I started dating. So I downloaded this app, and for those who know, I'm really not an app dater, but I found a like luxury app. Like it was basically like you have to be an entrepreneur to be on it. Like you're just not, it's not like you're not on it unless you are literally like creating something in your life sustainably. Like you're just not. So anyway, normally but sometimes that's bad too, because there's like people that are superficial on it. So anyway, this guy messages me and he's a little bit older. Like when I say older, he's 46. So I don't really know if that's old or not. Technically, I feel like we don't really start like we're living till we're in our 40s. So I can't even really blame, whatever. So he just messages me, we match, and he goes, "Hi, let's have coffee and chat." Love it. Very direct, very good, great commentary. Didn't give me, as a woman who's very indecisive, any way to say like, no, like basically very direct. Loved it. Sounds great. I said, "For sure. Where do you live?" He tells me where he lives. I say, "Where I?" And he goes, "Tomorrow morning coffee." Perfect. Love this. It's so simple. It's so easy. It cuts out the bullshit. I don't want to be like having a long conversation with text. I don't even know you. That's like just loneliness. So anyway, I go, "I have a meditation tomorrow, 9 to 9:30. I can do after. You want to do here?" And I send the coffee place. This is one I really like. And he goes, "Sure." Sends the address. He's like, "Yep, let's do 10 a.m. Sure. I'm so easygoing. LOL. See you then. Perfect." So I'm like all set. This is at 11:54 on Friday. All set. Gonna see him Saturday, 10 a.m. Super pumped about it. One of my friends wanted to make plans, like didn't make plans with her because I freaking thought we were hanging out. So I lead my meditation, you guys. Oh my God. This was the by far, it's called Emotional and Energetic Relief. It is from my anxiety relief workshop. So this is a 3-part workshop. We have 2 of the 3 parts down. You can go to my website and you can get access. If you don't know what anxiety is, listen to or you don't know if you have anxiety. I, for the longest time, did not know I had anxiety. I would not have called it anxiety. I didn't know what it was. Listen to episode, I think it is 54. It is 54 on what is anxiety. It's really going to help you understand and make sense of what anxiety is. And I actually share with you the perspective of how anxiety is a spiritual gift. I'm not going to tell you which one, but it's like, it's trying to activate a spiritual gift, like empathy, clairvoyant, clairaudient, psychic, telepathic communication. Like it's trying to activate something. So I give you this perspective so you can learn how to navigate these intense feelings when things arise in you, when things don't go as planned, because really nothing in life goes as planned. So we have to learn how to surrender more naturally. So anyway, that's that. And then get in the workshop, because this meditation that I led, like this, it's like a singing, it was a full blown, like just revelation. I mean, this was like the people that showed up even were like, "Holy shit, Colleen, I've never had this happen." And even afterward, like some of the guys were getting like people messaging them on or liking all their stuff on Instagram. Like, I don't know. It was just phenomenal. Like it was the best to date by May 22nd of 2021. This was the best meditation I've ever run in a million years. So, anyway, just wanted to share that. So I'm super excited. I'm like thriving. I'm like, oh my God, this is so great. Now I'm going to have a great day. I'm so excited to meet this guy. Like he seemed pretty cool. So I look at my message and he goes, "Good morning," at 8:50 in the morning. Obviously, I said I lead a meditation 9 to 9:30. I'm not looking at my phone at 8:50 in the freaking morning. And then he goes at 9:36. So this is now 6 minutes after I'm done with the meditation. But obviously, I stayed online because I'm talking with my people of like how it went, if they have anything they want to share, what's going on. And so he goes, "Did not hear from you. Are we on for today?" Now I'm irritated. Now I'm really irritated. And I want to share this perspective here. I'm really freaking irritated because what do you mean, are we on? I literally just had a conversation with you yesterday that we are meeting at 10 a.m. I told you I'm doing something for my career. This is my career. Like I'm showing up. The last thing I'm thinking about is a man that I have not met about whatever. I already made the plans. And as a man, if you are coming in to a woman who is actually creating things, who's impacting people, who's making her own money, and you are coming in and you are trying to distract the time that she said she's working, hell no, this is the issue. And I don't want to just blame men. I'm just saying this is a deep rooted masculine issue. And I'm going to get to women in a moment because I don't want to say that we're naive. I want to talk about why he would have acted this way. But this is annoying. If you want a woman who is well put together, if she says a time, she's going to freaking show up. Like, don't do this bullshit of text you 10 minutes before you have your meeting or you have your event or you're impacting people's lives to confirm something. Like, would you go to the doctor's office or when you get your haircut and go, "Hey, I'm just calling, we're on in 30 minutes. Like, no, you show up, even if it's a new person, you're on in 30 minutes. I literally do not understand this behavior. I don't understand this thought pattern. And if you don't have the self-cultivation of trust and confidence in yourself yet to know that, hey, I'm dating, and if I say I'm going to be here, this person's going to show up, you shouldn't be dating because you now have trust issues that are going to be so deeply interwoven and abusive in a relationship. You need to heal. You need to get well. So anyway, I responded, I said, yes, I'm on my way. Yesterday I shared 10 a.m. I have a meditation. I told you I was leaving after. I said, be there in 2 minutes. He's like, okay, well, take me 25 minutes from where he lives. Is it okay? I said, no, I'll be done by then. He said, okay, let me know. I said, I had other plans with my friends for instead of this. I was excited to see you. Anyway, enjoy your life. I just don't have the patience, you guys. And women, I don't want to say this because he's acting this way as a man, because obviously women have used men, they've abused men, they've said like they're going to do things and they're not there, they've been stood up. Like, I understand that. So a woman, if you say your word to something, if you say, I'm going to show up somewhere, I'm going to show up for the job interview, I'm going to do this, you better freaking do it, unless it's literally like the sky is falling, like unless there's an emergency. And then you better be like, I'm so sorry. You can still send a text in an emergency. Hey, I'm so sorry, I need to cancel, communicate later. Like, that's it. Like, it's not that hard, you guys. It's just not that hard. And what I don't like specifically about this situation, why I'm so repulsed, is if men, you are asking, I get so many messages calling, you're beautiful, you're this, you're that, you're and all the things. And you guys are like asking this. First of all, I don't even like if I don't know you on Instagram or on Facebook and you reach out to me and you say, Colleen, you're so beautiful. I already know that. That's not the way to communicate to me. Tell me about my work. Colleen, I really took the time to look at your website. I really took the time to look at what you're offering, your testimonials. Here's what here's what inspires me about you. Don't comment on my freaking looks if I don't even know you. Obviously, if we're going on a date, sure, then say something. But from a random thing, do you know how many men comment on my looks? Like, it's not interesting. You're not different. You're just now I'm still annoyed because you are still superficially commenting on something and you're missing the depth that I offer. You're not seeing my devotion to God. You're not seeing my devotion to my work. So I don't like that. And this man, if I said I am working, men are wanting women who work. Men are wanting to like be with women who are rising. Most men, good men, want that. They want women to be happy. Most good men want women to rise. They want you to be making your own money, doing what you want, contributing to the world. And if I tell you I'm working and then you text me 10 minutes before, you are selfish. You are not caring about my rise. And it is a deep interwoven issue that you need to heal. Seriously. So anyway, what I wanted to come on and share is that I was just so fired up about this because obviously it's a big issue. And women, if you say you're going to show up somewhere at a specific time with a date or with anybody, show up. Like, if you know your makeup takes 5 hours, then say, hey, if we say this time, it's going to take me 5 extra hours. Be honest about who you are and know it. Like, I know I will be late for certain things. So I tell people, if it's not a business thing, I'm most likely going to be a little bit late. It's not like the priority in my mind. I've got to be there early. If it's something that's with my career, I'm going to be there early. If it's a date, like if it's like a specific thing, I'm going to be there on time. I won't be there early like I would with a business thing, but I'm going to be there on time. Like, be freaking responsible with your word. Be so conviction that your word is stronger than your signature, that what comes out of your mouth is stronger than what you write on paper. That is how it should be. That's how serious it should be taken. And so I just want to say that because I'm so fired up and so many men ask me, Colleen, how do I get a woman like you? How do I get women to commit to me? How do I do this? This is the biggest repulsion. I am repulsed. I'm so frustrated because I feel like if this is happening to me, like a man did this in my field, I can only imagine how many men are unknowingly doing this and women aren't sticking up like, hey, dude, you really are kind of messing with my career. Thank God he didn't have my number. It was just through the app. But like, that was just so not cool. And obviously the greater awakening from this is that God loves me so much. He's protecting me. We're just in different frequencies. I'm not meant to be around that guy. And then my actual true coffee guy that I love, I told him my story and he was my date. I was like, you were my date this morning. And I love it. And then I get to go to the beach with my friend. So I love it. It's just, I'm saying like, let's be mindful, everyone. That's all. Okay. So I love you. Tune in to receive the frequency. Make sure the things that I mentioned in here, you can go to my website for the anxiety relief workshop. Highly recommend. Best thing ever. I've never done a meditation like this. Like literally, I'm obsessed. I'm just obsessed. Other thing is that the Make the Awakened Woman Crave You. If you are a guy and you are literally wanting to make women like crave you, come to you, they are attracted to you, you want to improve your sex life, you want to know the secrets to make women like me not get like this, so repulsed, like, so I'm just over, I'm done, don't want anything to do with you, get in this workshop. If you want to know how to get women like Colleen, get in this workshop. If you want to know how to sustain relationships like Colleen, get in this workshop. Like, men have loved this workshop. They're like, Colleen, this is just the best thing ever. Every man should do this. So get in it. Also, if you're listening to this, make sure to leave a review. I'm so obsessed with it. I love reading all my reviews and I love you. Let me think of something else. Tune in to receive the frequency. And this is me doing my part to help the planet evolve through my life. So I love you all so much.